Alrighty guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on my jet ski that I use mostly for fishing. Um, it's a 2015 Yamaha FX Cruiser HO. It's a great ski. The reason I got the HO over like the show or anything like that is because of the fuel efficiency, at least from what I read online. This thing is great on fuel. I probably get about 160 miles to a tank. The tank is 18 gallons. Great ski. I just noticed that if you go on YouTube or if you Google anything, you really don't come up with a lot of people that talked about their ski and how they set it up. So I'm going to go through that. I have a fish finder that's coming in the mail, which I'm going to do a detailed installation of that. Pretty much I'll break it down for you real quick how I'm going to do that. This little rooster tail hole here, I basically bypassed that for now with the future plans on using the hose to do a live well. So this is pretty much useless right now. What I'm probably going to end up doing, instead of drilling a hole in the hull, which a lot of people have done, I'm going to drill this out with a Unibit, run the wire along the top of the pad here with a couple of mounting brackets, and then I'm going to go into here, into this rear hatch. And as you can see down in there, that's where the freshwater flush is, but on the other side there's nothing. So if you take the seat off, there's nothing on the other side of that either. So that seems like a good viable option to run the transducer wire into the jet ski. But we'll see how that goes when I get it in the mail. I ordered a Lowrance HDS 5 with GPS and sonar and down imaging, so that should work out pretty well. But for now, let's talk about the rack here. This is my rack I got. I bought this rack off of eBay. Or no, I'm sorry, not eBay, Craigslist. This is a Cooler Mate rack. Originally like $199. I ended up paying, I think, 50 bucks for it from a guy that bought it. Ended up wrecking his jet ski and not being able to use it. So this is a pretty good option. A couple of things I particularly don't like about it is that it doesn't have feet, and it tends to drag a little bit when you have a cooler in here, and say you're doing a sharp turn, the water can catch the cooler and kind of make the ski a little uneasy. And plus, obviously, this is how long this bolt is here. That obviously doesn't reach the tow hook attachment, so I had to buy a chain and a carabiner clip in order to get this nice and snug on here. In the back, it just mounts with these little clips. Obviously, it goes on the other side of the step there, but it's adjustable, so you can use it on different jet skis and things like that. As far as the rod holders go, this obviously didn't have built-in rod holders, so I went online and did some research. Found out that Walmart actually was having a sale on a 6-pack of these for 100 bucks. So they're all stainless steel. You know, they're just held on there. They're just, you know, basically a pipe clamp mount rod holder that adjusts. Has little teeth in there, so you can you know, adjust them so you can angle them like a trolling rod holder like I have set up here. My old setup used to have them on the back, but because this rack sits so low on the jet ski, the bottom of my fishing poles were actually in the water. You know, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't like having $400 fishing poles dragging in the water while I'm going through the surf or whatever. So I ended up moving those over to the side. Plus, I can reach them a little better because it's pretty long, jet ski. So that's pretty much it. I basically just use a little cheap red Igloo cooler for this. Nothing special, no Yetis, nothing like that. You know, I tried to keep it as cheap as possible. I probably have $160 in this rack, including the cooler. The cooler was pretty cheap, 10 or 20 bucks from Walmart. So it's a good viable option for a lot of people. Typically, you know, I have my cooler in here, and then I'll set my bait bucket or whatever right here. And one of the issues is you know, you really don't find a lot of information online about how people store their tackle on jet skis. Because I don't know about you, but my front hatch is filled with safety gear, you know, a toolbox, you know, a regular cooler for drinks and snacks and things like that when I'm out. So there's not room in there for me to keep my tackle bag. And as you can see, that is my tackle bag. So it gets a little cumbersome when you're on the jet ski. So pretty much the way I do it is once I have this chain connected to the rack, this kind of acts like a shelf, and then I just use a bungee cord and hold the tackle bag right on top of that. I was thinking about fabricating some mounts right here, maybe to add like another little shelf, because you can't access this hatch while the rack is on anyway. So it's kind of useless storage. You can really, as I said, you can't get in there, so there's not really a point in putting anything in there, so that's why there's nothing in there. But all in due time, either that or I'll probably keep this rack for the next jet ski I get, and get one from maybe Platinum Products LLC, which is right down the street. They make a great aluminum rack with feet on it, and I can have them design it for any cool or anything that I want to do, with as many rod holders and any placement that I want. So, and they run around 400 bucks. But as I said, I got about 150 in this one, so I can live with that for now. But yeah, I'm also doing a video right now on a mount for a speaker. There's the mount. This is usually where I mount my action camera, which is eventually going to be moved up here, so I can get a better angle of me and the fish and everything while I'm fishing. But I'm probably going to take this little knuckle part off and mount the speaker directly to this. This has little holes in it to where I can add a lanyard, so if the speaker does fall off, it'll be caught by the lanyard. But you know, that's inside drying right now. So once that gets all done, we're going to mount that up and show you guys what's up with that. So a lot of plans for this jet ski. I'm going to be doing a dual battery setup with a relay. You know, fish finder. I got a VHF radio handheld that I ordered. You know, it's going to be pretty good. I've taken it out a couple of times as is. It's much better the way I have these rod racks set up now than it was. But yeah, I mean, we'll be doing a lot of fishing videos, a lot of installation videos, maintenance videos. I mean, pretty much anything you can imagine that I can't find online right now, I'm going to make a video of and show you guys exactly how to do it. So this is Mike. I'm signing out. Have a great day. Like my page if you want. Have a good one.